Hello, welcome to 5 Minutes in the Shed. So, as you may have noticed, I've been slacking. I haven't been working on motorbikes, I've been doing other stuff instead. Got a lovely new drive outside, seems to have taken ages. I started a new job, I've been busy with that. So, all kinds of stuff going on. The NSR is there, looking splendid. Radiator up there with the paint drying. All kinds of stuff happening. What I want to do is I want to move that before I carry on with it, and the reason I want to move it is because I've got a new workbench. Yes, new bike lift. There it is. Great big thing. Let me take you down. Take you down. Oh, look, hydraulics and everything. Fantastic thing. So that's why I'm slacking, right? So today I should be working on that workbench, right, to get it nice, so I can transfer the bike over, so I can get everything ready to start working on the bike again. You can see the engine over. Look at, there's the engine over there. There, just begging for a rebuild. That's the next project. However, wedding anniversary coming up, so today is project keeping my wife happy before our anniversary. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, 5 minutes outside the shed. Right, so I've got some trellis work there. I've got a load of CLS timber. I've also got my chop saw set up. And I've also got, now the drives, look at my lovely drive, look at that drive, fantastic. I've also got steps going up into the garden, right? Now, I've got two sets of steps going up into the garden, some down the bottom, some up the top here. And what we want is some sort of Chinese looking kind of pergola sort of arch going across it, right? So, when an anniversary coming up, I'm going to make a couple. So I've got all the materials, and I've got a chop saw. And that's what I'm going to do today. Right then, first things first, measurements. Okay, so what I'm going to have is like a pergola sort of thing with 4 legs on it like this. Alright, and then it's going to come up, and I'm going to cut the bottoms off, make it a bit sort of Chinesey sort of shape like that. And then across the top there will be bits coming across the top here, going like that. Sort of like this, going on there, and another bit coming out there, and then another leg kind of over there, and then on these sides I'm going to put that trellis in, right? And then we're going to grow flowers up those. That's the plan. So, did a formula, which is the distance between the steps, right? Plus, minus. I've done all this as addition and it should be subtraction. Okay, I'll do this again, right? So I want the length between the steps, right, because that's going to go either side of the steps, and then I want to I do want to add on. I want that length plus the length of a bit of CLS each side. Then I want the length of the overhang that I want each side, and then that gives me the overall length of the top bits. Alright, these bits I'm going to use at the full length, which is 2,400, which is at what that comes in. So this top length is 2,400 at the minute, right? So I need the width of the stairs plus 2 CLS's plus 7.5 inch overhang on each side, and that gives me the total length. I don't know if you can see what I'm writing. Yeah, you can. Okay, so I've got 73 3/4 on the steps. Alright, so then I've got 4 7/8 for the, no, hang on, what have we got? 73 across there, 2 7.5s, then 2 bits of CLS together are, well, let me just double check that, 2 bits of CLS are 4 7/8. Yeah, 4 7/8. There it is. Right. So add those together. That's 78 5/8. Then add them together. That's 15. So 78 5/8 plus 15 inches equals 93 5/8. Right. And a piece of CLS. I'll tell you how long a piece of CLS is. 4,800. 4,500. No, 2,400 in metric. But in imperial it is just over 94.5 inches. which is an inch longer than I need. Perfect, right? Minimum scrap. Right, so I need these 2 top pieces cut, and I'll take the 45 degrees off them, and then I've got to cut these top pieces here. Now, to maximise my material, I'm going to shave those at, hang on, let's change to metric. Let's just change to metric. So we've got 2,400, so we've got 8, 16, 24. So if I cut all those at 800 each, right, and get 3 out of each piece of timber, right, and I reckon if I space them at 10 inches, so working in imperial again, if I space them at 10 inches, I'm going to need 9 or 10 of those. Right, now, with it being Chinese, we're supposed to use an odd number, because only Chinese imperial families, like the Ming dynasty and that, could only have odd numbered bits. You know, like Chinese houses have all the bits of wood sticking out the ends, right? The imperial family had odd numbers because it was good luck. There you go, a little bit of trivia for you there. Yeah, so how many do I need? 3, 6, 9, 12. So yeah, I'm going to cut 4 up into 800 sections, and so cut them 2, then them 2, and then I need to do like a notch in them like that. Right, so that'll be notched like this. So then when the piece comes across the top, it will come over like that and sit in the notch, right? So notch those joints so they're nice and strong. That's my plan. I might even then have to put some wind bracing on it like that, otherwise it'll blow over. Right, so that's my plan. Right, cue the music. Okay, so I've cut all the top pieces here. I know I said about all that crap about Chinese dynasties, right? But 10 fits a treat, so 10 it is. I am not a Chinese emperor. Right, so I've marked up the 2 long pieces for the notches. I'm going to notch them at 15mm, and then I need to notch these up, right? But I need to get the width right. Now, the trellis I'm putting up the side is 600mm, right? So I need 600mm of trellis. Well, let's see how long these are first, right? So these are well, not an easy number in metric or imperial, right? About 70mm, right? 700. And we know we've got 600 wide, so I've got 600 wide, and they're going to go on the outside. So I need, right, so I need 300. Right, so that's 700, right? So midpoint of 700 is 35, which is there. So that's the middle. Right, double check that. Double check it. Yep. Right, so that's the middle, and I want 300 there, which is the trellis, and then these are going to go on the outside, so they're going to go back there. Hang on, no, that way, that way, that way. So I've got to notch them about there. Right, so that's my notch right there. I'll do the same on this side. So 300 and that, and there, and one there. Okay, now if I mark up this one at this end the same, then I might be able to do them all in one go. Right, so 700, like that. So 35 there. Then I want to drop the tape measure, right, because that helps. So 300 there, that like that. That goes there. That goes there. Same this side. $300 to here. That goes there and there. Nice. Right, now I need to straighten these up and draw a line on them. Hang on. Okay, so straighten those up like that. Pretty straight. So my notches go in here and here. Like that. And on this side, same. Like that. Okay. Now, loads of notching on those and chisel those out. Then it'll be ready to screw together, I reckon. Right then, day 2 of the pergola arch thing build. It's day 2. I'll tell you why it's day 2, because not because I was slacking, right? It's because I didn't start until like 3 o'clock yesterday, and like it's midday today. I'm chilling, right? So I've got pretty much as far as I needed to yesterday. So I've got all the headers there. These are the long ones. Alright, so they're all ready to go. I want to get some paint on them, some preservative on them before I screw them together. I've got the panels, which are down there. Those panels down there. They've got to go on the sides. Yeah, I just want to get sandpaper on and just smarten the ends up. And then I've got a couple of corner braces, wind braces to make. And then I've got everything ready. So I'll do that now. Right, so trying to put some sheets down so I don't get any wood preservative on my drive, right? But I seem to have stumbled across a problem. Come on. I guess I'm just going to have to paint my dog. There's no way around it. So, you know when you paint something and you think, I hope that dries a lot lighter than that. Well, I've just had that moment. It kind of looks like the rigging off the Black Pearl in Pirates of the Caribbean. But I think it'll be alright. Dark Oak it's called. We'll see. Right, need to stop the dog eating the sawdust now. Right, so I've had to stop for a minute, and I'll tell you why. Because it's snowing, right? You saw the sunshine, right? You saw the sunshine I was painting in earlier. Well, it's snowing now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There we go. If you can see the snow on me painted wood. Snowing. Welcome to Britain. Back soon. Okay, slight change to the current programming schedule. Right, we had snow, sun, cold, rain, hail. Right, so the painting got a bit, kind of disjointed. And then I took the dog for a walk. Then I took my daughter out. So anyway, I left Sue at home doing the painting, which is great because she doesn't realise she's painting her own anniversary present, but that's fine. So anyway, it's all painted now. It's a little bit wet, but I'm going to start putting it together. So here we go. Right, so I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, a top job on that, not one mistake, fantastic. Well, it was going to happen. I was going to make a mistake. So the mistake is, I've just made those 600 panels. Right, those trellis panels. I bought them 600 millimeters by like 6 foot. Right, they're not 600 millimeters. Right, I've bought them, assuming that whoever made them to 600 because it said 600 on them. That's not the case. They're over 600. Now, that one that's standing up over there is as wide as the trellis panel, so I thought that was 600. My top piece, where the top pieces go like that, and the uprights are going to go inside it, and the distance between them is 600. Right, now I just measured that. That's over 600, so I've got to adjust probably both sides because I want to make it even. Right, so I need to adjust it in, make sure it's 600. This one, realised my mistake and I measured it. Right, but that one, I'm going to have to pull them screws out, eke it in a little bit, make sure it's 600, then re-screw it. What can I do? Never assume something's the size that it says on the tin. So yeah, I'll do that now. Right then, full disclosure, second mistake. When I marked the width of the uprights on the top, I thought I was marking to the middle of the upright timber, but I wasn't. I was marking to the inside edge. So I'd put them in the wrong location, so I had to move them as well. However, now it's finished. You ready? The grand reveal. Ta-da! There it is. Actually, isn't my phone not straight, or is it the house not straight? Something's... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's see if I can walk backwards down the garden. There it is. I'll show you from the other side as well. There we go, view from the house. View from the house. So we've got the steps, and that's all going to be surrounded by growing stuff, you know. So there we go. Thanks for watching. That's why I haven't been building an NSR 250 engine. See you soon. Cheers, bye. Tell you the worst thing. I said I'd make 2.